In my opinion, this documentary speaks for the fans, to Disney, more than any other video on YouTube, in my opinion. So go and check this out. Watch us as we hold JJ Abrams, Rian Johnson, and Kathleen Kennedy accountable. And we do that with you guys.
Echo 3, Echo 7. Auto buddy, 388. Echo station 338.
What is up, everybody? Coach here, Echo Base Network. I'm going to jump right into this one. Something crazy is happening right now. And personally, it's never happened to our channel. I've heard this happen to other people's channels, but it's never happened like here at our channel, and it's happening right now. A little bit over 2 years ago, Nick and I put our heart and soul into making a documentary, and we went all out. Like, we did the very, very best that we could do on it. Like, in terms of production, the way that we edited it, the sound, the things that we picked, from narration, everything. We went all out on making this movie. And obviously, there's nothing that's without bias. So, nothing is objective. Nothing is straightforward and non-biased if it's coming from a person. But it's our take on everything that happened with the sequel trilogy, and much bigger than us, it's the fans' response. And if you go watch our documentary, you're going to see that. And I think it is it represents all sides. It shows you all sides. You're going to agree with a lot of it. You're going to disagree with a lot of it. We're not telling you what the truth is. That's for you to decide. So you see what it's called here at the top of the list, the Disney Star Wars Trilogy documentary. And there below it is basically a special edition, if you will. But the one at the top, the original, the OG, it's blowing up right now. Like, we released this thing over 2 years ago, and it was an incredible release. We had a premiere that night. We had more people in our live stream than we had ever had before, which at that time it was like 130 people, which was huge, still huge. And we were getting super chats and people like very complimentary about the documentary. And then after that, we had a live stream showcase. We had a special live stream show following the movie. And we had so many big, huge celebrity YouTubers come onto the show, Doomcock and Jeremy and Robert Meyer Burnett and John Talks and the amazing Lucas, and so many awesome YouTubers came by and shared that experience with us that night. And it was just incredible. It was just incredible. But why am I talking about it now? Because our documentary is taking off again. It is absolutely taking off. You see it right here in the intro, and I'm gonna link the video at the end here, and I'm gonna have it in the description. If you've not seen our movie, please go and give it a watch. After 2 years, it is actually being pushed out to people for the first time. I don't know what has happened. It's been viewed over 7,000 times in the last day and a half. And it's been around for a long time. I mean, it's at this point. Since we were demonetized and all that, it's our highest watched video on our channel, I believe, at 330 something thousand views. We had a few that were in the millions, but we had to get rid of those for whatever reasons. But anyways, if you guys would please go and give this video a watch, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a little bit of extra nudge, a little bit of Star Wars love. Now, let's talk a little bit about why or what you're going to see if you haven't already seen this documentary. This documentary is going to take you through what Star Wars means to its fans. And that's what this intro is all about right here. This is the intro for the documentary. And then when the intro ends here, we're going to go right into the time, how much Star Wars means to us growing up with it in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and then all of a sudden, one day, George Lucas decides he's going to make episodes 7, 8, and 9. and then the Disney purchase happens. And it's going to tell you, it's a roller coaster ride, everybody. You are going to be up and down and all over the place as we look back at all of the biggest moments, the major moments that happened during this time. And what you're going to see is going to be a lot of mistakes, too. Because Disney made a lot of mistakes, and they will literally break your heart as you see it. Like, just, oh, how could they do that? How could they not have the original cast on screen together? But I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of good things, too. You're going to see a lot of things that have meaning for you, even if you're not a fan of the sequel trilogy. And personally, I'm not. But when we started making this, we were right in the middle of the sequel trilogy. We didn't know how it was going to end. I was writing this documentary when we were still in the midst of all of this. And we went ahead and started editing and getting things done and in order. And it just so happened that once The Rise of Skywalker released in December, we were able to, within 6 months after that, we were able to finish up our movie completely and get it out. And it's just been awesome. We have sold Blu-ray copies of the documentary. We were in talks with Netflix on getting this thing put out. So much has happened with this thing. And, you know, maybe Nick and I will one day be able to release the Lucasfilm or LucasArts documentary that we have worked on. We'll see about that. It's still a work in progress. But you can't take anything away from this one here. Like I said, blood, sweat, tears, heart, and soul. If you guys would please consider going and watching this video and letting us know you were there, you watched it, let us know what you think. Give this thing a Star Wars nudge. And this is a good one because it lets Disney know how the fans feel. I really, really think that it does. I in my opinion, this documentary speaks for the fans, to Disney, more than any other video on YouTube, in my opinion. So go and check this out. Watch us as we hold JJ Abrams, Rian Johnson, and Kathleen Kennedy accountable. And we do that with you guys. As we always say here, you are Echo Base Network. May the Force be with you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.